project.new and press enter.
Okay, but I have to do it from here. But how do I know if it's installed?
Yes. We will know when we open up Google Sheets. So if we could open a Google Sheet, it can be a blank one. And we will step into the extensions tab. Okay, got it. So it doesn't seem like it registered. So let's press install one more time on your side, Catalina.
Yep.
That sounds good. I would have to say
And let's see here. Let's see here. It's okay. The Google Sheet's still loading. So let's just make sure it's downloading. Then you should see LiveFlow. Okay, so let's try extensions one more time here. Yep, you'll go ahead and choose create report.
Amazing. All right, let's step back into spreadsheets on Catalina's screen and we'll go to extensions.
And it's a great moment to test it because I prepare reports on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Oh,
So
great.
tomorrow my day is making sure everything's entered for the week that I will be analyzing and prepare the reports. So if I can pull this by tomorrow, we're talking business.
We're talking about
Awesome.
okay. Okay,
That's
got
great
it.
to hear.
And it's also is it Yarita, correct? Okay.
Yes.
It's making you do another submission form here is because you're using the finance this time, and the first one you signed up for was using yours. So once you go through this one more time for the finance, it's not going to ask you again. You're just using two. You're logged into both emails, so that's pretty much why.
Okay.
Catalina, if you don't mind refreshing the screen. I think I'm seeing the S. Is this a different Google Sheet account than the one we installed it to?
Yeah, but I already tried with that one. Should I need like this?
Yeah, so it looks like we've been installing it to this specific Google Chrome space, but what we want to be doing is installing it to a separate one. So if you can temporarily just log out of the settings, it doesn't have to be the whole Chrome page.
Do
So
I
what
need to
do
do
you
something on my end?
Maybe Jacob, you
Okay.
guys can build a P&L, but maybe like, yeah, log into this first
Yeah.
and then press
No.
install. Beautiful.
So
I
you're
think
seeing
we were
all the three
installing it to a
entities
different
there.
workspace.
And then you can choose your accounting method and how you want to look
Oh,
at
we
this. If
do
you
it
want
from
this,
cash. Mm-hmm.
okay, cash, perfect. And then you can choose if you want to do the trailing 2 weeks, 1 week.
We go from
Just give it
Monday
one
to
second to load.
Sundays.
Go to Monday to Sunday, correct?
Yes.
Thank you, Maya.
Of course. And why don't we
Then
also create a report on your side? So if we open up extensions
we can use
and we
this
press
one.
LiveFlow,
This one?
Yes. I know
create
you're running
report.
Monday through Sunday.
Beautiful.
Nope.
So is your budget stored in QuickBooks, by the way?
No, not yet.
Okay, it's not
That's
yet.
why
Okay.
I uncheck it. Uh-huh.
And then let's display that
Amazing.
by week. We can do the last 2 weeks. Yeah, then let's display by week.
Okay, so for example,
Perfect.
in order So to use these add budget and variance columns, we need to have like everything previously set up in QuickBooks, right? The budget part.
No, so what's cool
Yeah.
about this is we can actually click it and we can look at it together if you want to press that button. And we'll say,
Me?
I'll enter my own source, or you can pull from one that was previously stored, but let's leave it as I'll enter my own for now.
And try
And
creating the report
I would
if you
scroll down to
can.
create report, Catalina.
There we go.
It's kind of fun. We've got two things going on at once.
I know. So these are your numbers from the trailing 2 weeks.
Something, let me ask you something that for example, this report, I know I can pull from QuickBooks and I can
Right.
ask QuickBooks to do the comparison with the variances and percentage and amount and percentage. I'm sorry. Can I ask that from this or I have to do it manually, that part?
Yeah, great question. So we wouldn't be able to automatically put in, like, we can, if we were running like a budget versus actuals, we'll automatically calculate the variance for you. But when it comes to something like this where you can easily put in like within QuickBooks, we wouldn't be able to do it here. So what we do is we can actually now create a dynamic template off of this. Do you remember the monthly year to date template I shared with you? We will be able to create a template much like that where the P&L is going to be our foundation, but we want to make it dynamic. So we're going to take this data and aggregate it and then create a dashboard off of it that's going to be able to dynamically change as things go on. But in the meantime, what you can do is you can easily just between column, let's say D and E, you can add a column, and then you can do a variance directly there. So whenever the trailing 2 weeks updates, it's also going to update the formula for you too as well.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that will be data range dynamic. What this does.
So the dynamic one, let's say you want to run a report that says this year to date. Dynamically, meaning that as time moves on, we're automatically going to populate the data when we flip over a day in and day out, or a week over a week, pretty much up to you. So if you did, let's say, this year to last month, and we flip over from January to February, we'll automatically populate the January column for you, if that makes sense. So it's going to be dynamically changing as time goes on.
Okay. And this is pretty okay. Can I merge?
Sorry, can you show me again how to like have a preview on the Excel numbers? Or is
Yeah,
it
should we
just
do drill down together? So if we all want to look at Catalina's screen, I can walk you both through it together. So
Okay.
right now, under drill down, any number that is in blue, we can drill down into because those are actuals, right? So the way that we do that is we will go to the hamburger menu up here and press drill down. And from there, you can use your keyboard navigation. Let's click it just one more time. So if we want to, if you don't mind, just pressing X and this, and then we'll reopen LiveFlow and do that again. So if we go to extensions, and you see how it says drill down, or that's fine too. You can go to manage reports. And then we'll open the hamburger menu. Awesome. Dictation. Add-ons work more reliably when you're signed into only one account. Are we signed into multiple Google Sheets accounts right now?
Not me.
Let's do it on your side, if you don't mind pressing. I just want to make sure everything's set with the account and I enabled it correctly. So if we want to go to hamburger menu here and open up drill down. Awesome. Okay, so I think it might be being logged into two separate Google Chrome spaces, Catalina. So, okay, great. So if we want to press this little condense arrow button in the top right corner here, and if you use your keyboard to navigate down to that 15,000 number.
To the
Me?
Yes.
which
Mhm.
And then let's open up with the big arrows. You can see all the transactions here.
This is awesome.
The other thing to note is if you press this invoice button, it will take you to that invoice in QuickBooks. So let's say you're looking at something and something seems off. You can come in and log in. Oh, we might be logged into a different Intuit account right now.
Oh, this is from finance, and my Intuit is related to Yaritza.
Got it.
Got it.
But
So
that's
if you're
okay.
logged into this account, it will open.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
But it's
And
interesting
then
because they will be associated, at least one of the exec that she always looking to the details, she will be able to click and will take her to QuickBooks. And she can see also. That's good. That's okay if I'm not able to do it from here, but if she has the access, that's awesome.
Yeah. And if you don't want them, I think a lot of people use it too, like if you don't want someone to go into QuickBooks. So it's like you want them to see it but not be able to edit it, then they don't have a QuickBooks user seat, but they do have a LiveFlow seat so that they can see it but not edit it.
Okay. Jacob, I know that you told me to choose this Saturday to Sunday. Is there any way that I can check because this will mess my numbers?
Okay.
I go from, can I
Yeah, go
change the
ahead.
dates and the data will change or no?
What you can also do is in the wait, let me actually, yeah. What you can also do is within
Sunday to
the
Sunday.
trailing window. Yeah, because she needs Monday through Sunday. What we can also do is I'm trying to think of the best approach to get Monday through Sunday. Okay. We can also do fixed dates too at any given point.
So it would be creating two LiveFlow reports for Monday to Sunday, and then we can marry them on a dashboard, Jacob. What do you think of that approach?
Do you want to try the 12th through the 12th through the 24th? Is that like if we go for January? Yeah. So we can do 12th through the 24th, correct?
No, this will be 12 to the
The
18th.
18th.
So
So
Monday
great.
through Monday through Sunday.
so do we want to do then, since we want to break it down by week, do we want to do the 12th through the 25th?
That's right. To 25th. That's
Okay.
right.
Now let's scroll down. Let's just do update report. That we're creating a new report. Do you want to just simply update this one that we already have set here? So what
Yes.
you can do actually is head into manage reports. Instead of creating an entirely new report, go ahead, Maya.
No, I think though we're still going to recognize week not by Monday to Sunday. We're going to do our own recognition of it. So I think it's okay. We can do this route and then we can do the next one.
Okay.
So we'll have to set the fixed range in here first.
And you'll just click on the P&L. Yep. And then we'll change this to fixed. And then we'll do the 12th through the 25th. Got it. Now let's scroll down and then we can click on the update report button.
Okay. What is this over here?
So we're recognizing weeks, I think, a little differently, meaning we're starting the week on the Sunday. So I think that's why January 25th is sitting separately.
No, January 12th is a Monday.
January 12th is a Monday.
The 25th is a Sunday.
It's going to 17th. Yeah, so this specific report that we pulled is running Sunday to Monday. So am I saying that right? Yes, Sunday to Monday. So that's why January 25th is essentially a third week in the report.
Is there any way that we can manage it to show from Monday to Sunday?
So I think on this call, I can get you there doing one thing. So if we go to create reports, and this will be good because I'll talk you through what I'm thinking here and then we can build it together. And I think it'll also teach you how to do other things at the same time. So what we'll do is we'll create 2 reports for different fixed weeks based on your Monday to Sunday breakdown. And then we will create a third tab in this Google Sheet and marry the 2 together. So it's like 2 LiveFlow reports that are running into a third sheet in this Google Sheet.
Okay, so you tell me.
Yeah, so I'm getting a little feedback, but I think it's gone now. Okay, let's create one fixed date range that's running from the 12th to the 18th. Awesome. And we will scroll down and write total instead of display columns by month. We'll do display columns by total. Awesome. And then we'll press create report. Amazing. And then let's do the same create report, but choose the next date range.
So you can stay right there where you were just at. So you're going to exit. Oh, yeah. You will just adjust the date range. And we'll do the 19th through the 25th. And then we'll just create that report. I think the settings should be the same still. Yep, we're good to go.
Awesome.
Okay.
So then let's just rename these sheets. We can delete that one, that first one that we made together. And then for the one that's named profit and loss 1, let's rename it to week 1. And then for the second one, let's do week 2. Okay, amazing. And then on this next sheet 1, we'll call this the week over week comparison dashboard. Great. All right. Awesome. So I'm excited we're going to walk through my favorite feature in LiveFlow, which is our named ranges, which I think is what makes us one of the most dynamic tools out there. So field right here where it says B8. I'm just going to give you a formula and then I'll explain it afterwards. Let's type in equals array formula. Awesome. And then open parentheses.
Sorry?
Open parentheses. And then type in the word, oh, I forgot to tell you to press refresh, my bad. Pause right there for a second. Let's go into manage reports and press refresh all.
Okay.
Awesome. And we'll go back to our array formula and we're going to type in the word week 1. Great. And we can pause right there. So what you're seeing are 6 named ranges that are referencing different pieces of the P&L. Catalina, I think the work that you're using, this will become super powerful for. But what we'll want to do is double click on row labels right here. And press, great. Awesome.
And press what?
So you did it. It's great.
Okay.
So what just happened is we just brought in all of your chart of accounts from your P&L onto one view here.
Okay.
Great. So then the next thing we're going to do is, if you don't mind writing the word total for me in C7 and CD7. Should be good there. Awesome. And if we just want to make this space bigger, if we could make this column a little bigger. Or B. Great. All right. So we're just going to do one formula here, and then I'll explain how it works for both week 1 and week 2. So have you guys done an index match formula before? Or
Not me.
actually, I guess we could just populate contents. Do you mind opening week 1 really quick? Let me just see what the row looks like. Okay, great. Okay, so let's go back and we'll use that same equals array formula at first. We can, of course, make this more dynamic once we're doing like official onboarding, but just to get you guys started, let's type in the word week 1 contents. And we'll double click on contents. Awesome. So now this is populating all the values for that first week. We can
What
copy
happened
this
here?
down into column D. Oh,
Did I
I
do
think we
something
might
wrong?
have actually pasted a value. All good. So yeah, so it's spilling the entire date range, the entire range. So the only thing that actually has content in it is that C8 formula.
Okay.
Cool.
Now I do the same thing here.
So, and then we can do the same formula and reference week 2 with,
Content, right?
yes,
Okay.
all good. So no problem there. We're just gonna do one quick thing here in week 1. We're gonna scroll down. And if you go into advanced, I believe is where it is. Let's exclude total column. And also if we go to format, which is above, we scroll down. We're going to press exclude spare column. And then we can press update. Awesome. And then if we could delete this value that was written in here.
Here?
Yep. So if you just press delete on your keyboard. Great.
Okay.
Awesome. So I know that was a lot of just step by step. I can explain what we did full picture here, but maybe it's starting to make sense. What we've done is we've created 2 live flow reports that are referencing the 2 date ranges that matter to you. And we're marrying them onto a week over week comparison dashboard. The way that we're doing this dynamically is we're using named ranges that reference different sections of the P&L that matter to us so that you can place them right next to each other.
Mm.
There are some things, so we did it in a quick way where we used the array formula feature just to show you what we can do. But the way you would want it to line up perfectly is to make sure they're including all accounts. They have the same amount of same account, essentially shared between the 2 weeks. But the other way to do it is to use an index match formula and named ranges in it, which we can also go over if that's helpful.
Instead of the array formula, to use the index formula?
Yes.
Okay, let's try that one. Do I delete the formula from here?
What we could do really quickly is, if you want to, we can make a copy of this Google Sheet just so you have one that has the array. So if you want to actually make a copy of the entire Google Sheet, well, let me use my freaking arrow. Do you see the file button at the very top? So you can, yeah, you can delete that copy of, yeah, you can delete that tab entirely. And on the top left, let's just go ahead and click File and make a copy. So you can have one that has array, so you can see the differences between index match and array formula.
So this is index. There.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. So, and yeah, so in column C8, what we're going to write, and Maya, feel free to check me on this. We will start with whenever it wants to load here. I think it's loaded. Yeah. So in this column, we can do equals, and then we can do if and a. So if and a. It should be if and a.
Okay.
Perfect. And then you're going to do open parentheses. And then we're going to do type the word index. And then we're going to do open parentheses again. And then we're going to search for week 1. So if you just want to type in week, perfect. Then we're going to search for the content. And then we're going to do comma. And then we're going to type the word match. And then we're going to open parentheses. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on the income. So B8. So if you want to click on B8, so the income chart of account. Perfect. And then do comma. And then we're going to type in week 1. So just type in week. And then this time we're going to do week 1 row labels. Do you see it's like the second from the bottom? Yeah. And then we're going to do comma 0. And then we're going to do close parentheses. And then a comma. And then we're going to do match again. So you'll type in match. Perfect. And then we're going to do open parentheses. And then this time we're going to click on the total. The total, so C7.
C7
Yes, C7.
here.
Yes. And then we're going to do a comma. And then we're going to type week again. So week. Then we're going to find week 1 column label. So if you want to type 1, 2 as well. So yeah, then you'll see week 1 column labels.
I did wanna.
Yes. And then comma 0. And then we're going to close parentheses one more time. And then anything else to add here to make sure it just doesn't break?
Let's press enter and then I'll add in a few more things, but it looks great, Jacob. Awesome, that's great. So it didn't show anything and it was supposed to not. So let's go back into it again. And we're just gonna add a few more things to make it a robust formula. So in front of the B8, we are gonna put a $sign.
Here?
So where it's, yes.
To make it
Great.
absolute.
And then, yeah, to make it absolute, exactly. And then for the C7, we're going to put a $sign before the 7.
Okay.
Not the C, just the 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bingo. Nice. All right, we can press enter. And then we can copy that all the way down this column C.
The formula?
Yep, just copy it all the way down. You're good to go.
This is a fun part. Beautiful. Hooray. All right. And then let's do the same, but instead of week 1, we'll do week 2. So we can actually use our same formula. We'll just replace where we wrote week 1 and just call it week 2.
Yeah.
And okay.
You've got it. And then also do it at the beginning here where it says contents.
Perfect.
Week 2.
And then
copying.
You got it.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
So pretty much moving forward, anytime that you update the date range, either for week 1 or week 2, it's going to automatically update these two here as well. It's going to update this tab too as well.
Okay,
So what you can now do, yeah.
I can format it.
Yeah.
I'm really I'm OCD. So I can
Make it really
reformat
pretty.
and then I just need to, once I update week 1 and week 2, this will refresh automatically.
Yep, we can
You
try it
got
right
it.
now if you want to as well. If you want to test it out, we
Actually,
can easily do one of them.
to make it super pretty, before we do that, I have one more thing I would love to do.
Yeah.
In C6,
Yeah.
if you could write equals. Okay,
Great
we're on the
idea,
same
Maya.
page, Jacob.
Yeah,
Okay,
great
great.
idea.
So we'll do equals, and then let's go to week 1. The week 1 tab, sorry, that's on me.
Okay.
And then up here, we have the date range that we're setting for it. Let's just double click on that cell and press enter.
Oh, we're copying, yes.
Yes,
That I
and
know.
then you could actually just, okay, sweet.
Okay.
Awesome. So now you can change the weeks for week 1 and week 2 within LiveFlow. So if we go to extensions here,
Oh, wait.
and we can,
Where?
yeah, so if we go to
Extension?
extensions and we go to manage reports, and let's say you wanted to actually look at the first week of January compared to January 12th. we can change week 1 to be the first week. So we'll press keep current selections.
Also, while we're at this, cool thing about this is that if you want to use the same exact template but for a different entity, we can easily just swap the underlying entity without actually having to redo the entire process. It'll take you less than 5 seconds to do.
So if we go into week 1 here,
Oh, I don't have to go to the spreadsheet of the weeks. I can do it from here.
exactly.
Yeah.
So we can press, let's do the week before the Jan 12th week. So that 5 to 11. My arrow's in the way, sorry. Beautiful. And we'll press update here. And then we'll go and do the same thing for week 2, but we'll make it. There we are.
The following week.
Exactly.
Okie dokie, this works. I just need to add the variance formulas here, and that's
Right.
it. It will stay steady. Whatever I update with, the system will do its work.
Yes.
You got it.
Yes, absolutely. So you can format it however you want to, make it beautiful. And then, of course, Catalina, on the topic of integrating your custom CRM data, since it's coming in automatically into like a different tab, you can mesh that somewhere along with the other KPIs in the dashboard in a tab that you all currently share with us. So for the most part, our biggest goal is that, hey, if your CRM data are already being automated into the Google Sheet, and we're automating the QBO data, then we'll be able to just simply automate the entire thing, which will be really nice.
Question. Since we build this, the drill down here will not work, correct?
All right, here we go. So let's open up drill down.
I'm sorry? Where do
If
I
we
go?
go to the hamburger menu, oh, my name is covering it, and we'll press drill down. And let's just close the screen for a moment so we can see the dashboard. Oh, not the X. It'll just give it 1 second to load. This one. It's kind of funny. They're a little similar. Great. And let's use our keyboard to just click into one of these cells with values. Awesome. And we'll open up drill down.
I just click enter, or I double click the mouse on the mouse. Oh.
That's good here. Yeah, it takes. And you're all
Okay, so I
set.
have to activate the drill down.
So the only
Little
thing you have to
feature.
do, yeah, and I can explain just the code behind it. So the drill down is being recognized by the URL that's attached to the value. So when we use index match and we bring over that value, we're also bringing over the URL. So
Okay.
that way you can set up like a beautiful dashboard as you like here. And then so long as that URL is still active, you can drill down into that number on the dashboard view.
Okay, got it. Got it. Yeah. Okay, so we will have this until tomorrow afternoon, correct?
Yes.
Okay, awesome, because tomorrow morning is the day to prepare everything. So I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna prepare the reports and just show it in action for my boss and share
Yeah.
feedback on Thursday.
Got it.
So and we can go from there. So the only thing here right now, Catalina, do you have any comments, any observation, anything else that the system is not doing that we wish for it to do from your standpoint?
No, but I do have like I can understand the error message that I got.
Sorry.
Like
The error
recently,
You're
message.
cutting out a little bit for us.
Okay, the error message you mentioned. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And that's something that we'll be able to take care of. It happens time to time. It's just simply from being logged into two different Gmails at the time of sign up, and we'll be able to help get that fixed. My question for you, Catalina, when would you be able to also get in the platform and play around? Because you can still do everything else. It's just the Jodown is not working because that error message, which we can get fixed here pretty soon.
Yes, I can also be playing a bit with the platform and the reports.
Okay. Do you all want to schedule time on Thursday? I know you all have it till tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow this time, but would you all be open to scheduling some time on Thursday to, because one thing I want to mention is that there's other aspects of the platform that we did not cover, which I think will probably be beneficial, but I also want to be able to use that time to sort of check in, and see how the overall trial went. So do you all have time on Thursday? And what I can do is I can just check in with you all via email tomorrow to see how things are going. And if you have any questions, my calendar's pretty clear tomorrow. And we can also hop on a call there too as well.
Okay, so Catalina will be out of the office tomorrow.
Right.
She'll be on Thursday. Catalina, would you be able to play with it before Thursday?
Uh, I think so. I can take a time today.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because she's back in the office on Thursday. Full day tomorrow. She won't be in the office.
Okay. Let's do this then. Would you all be open to meeting again on Thursday at 4 p.m. And what we can do from here is that, Catalina, since you will be out of office tomorrow, we will have the trial run until Thursday at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock once we meet. So she can have Thursday at least morning and afternoon to play around with it. Because I think it would be paramount for you to also play in the tool. And I'm not sure if only a couple hours will give you the satisfaction that you need to try to recreate with your custom CRM coming through too as well.
that'll be awesome.
That would be awesome. Yes.
Okay, so I'll double check with my team that we can extend the trial, but I'm pretty sure that we can do so. I'll just follow up with you in an email just to double confirm there. But does 4 o'clock on Thursday work for us or work for you all just to touch base and see how everything went and just go from there, of course?
For
Okay,
me,
got it.
Yes,
And then
for me it works, Catalina.
okay,
yes,
perfect.
me too.
Last question around just the pricing front. I know what Data Rails quoted you. Like I mentioned, our pricing starts off around $1,000 per month. So you'll be looking at for your three entities, 12,000 for the entire year, depending on the modules that you want. So the only module that you have right now is going to be the Excel and Google Sheet. Seems like it's a very neat on your side. We do have other modules that we did not cover in the call, which is our consolidation. Whether you need that or not, we can easily walk through that. And then also our Finance IQ, which is our budgeting tool. Finance IQ can always be added on down the road whenever you do want to start that budgeting process. But figured on Thursday's call, we can also briefly walk through those two different modules too as well.
Okay, so on Thursday we'll then walk into feedback and pricing.
Yeah. Yeah. Thursday. I'll come with a custom quote, just depending on exactly, what we covered here today. But then we'll also walk through some other aspects of the platform, just so you all are aware of them. If it may be a media add to you today. And then we'll just overall get your feedback on the trial, how that went, and see if there's any other questions that we can answer.
Perfect. It works for
Last
me. It works.
thing, oh,
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
No,
Please
you're
go
good. You're
ahead and
good.
then I'll say.
You're good.
Okay. Last thing I just want to call out, as you're building your reports tomorrow and whatnot, and maybe you're using index match and getting into named ranges again, I just want to call out a few different ways that you can just like get help. Because I think, as you're learning a new platform, it's always important to know those resources. So if you don't mind opening up just Google Docs again.
Oh, the Google Docs.
Yeah, or any Google Doc is fine. I'm just going to call out where the help chats are. Oh, I totally did say Google Docs. That's my bad. I totally meant Google Sheets. That's on
That's okay.
that's on me. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So, and if we open up the extension and you can press create report, any button will do.
Oh my God.
I know our computers are definitely tired of Zoom. Mine is getting a little tired as well. Let's see.
I think
All right,
mine
there
is
we go.
frozen. Go ahead.
So, okay, great. So you'll see this button down here that says need help. So when you press that button, you're reaching out to a team of people that I sit with all day long. We're based in New York, and our job is just to answer your questions about the platform, how you can use it effectively, and whatnot. So you can always like record your screen and send us what you're working on. The AI feature is fitted with like formula help. So if you're like, what's wrong with my index match formula? You can copy and paste that in here. Another tip and trick that I love is I use ChatGPT pretty much all day for my Excel formulas. So as you're building those two and you're like, like I don't know where I'm missing a comma and whatnot, I would just throw those in there as well, just to, keep you chugging along.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all I got.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Maya, and thank you, Jacob. You have been really
Yeah,
helpful.
absolutely. Of course.
Yeah,
I
I
just
hope we're
sent over the
solving your
invite.
immediate reporting problems.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And the one thing I do want to call out before I do let you all go here is that I know you mentioned that, hey, we're moving from like maybe weekly to monthly. This still allows you to offer the weekly reporting or weekly visibility that you want to without feeling like there's a burden of pulling all the data together. So you have different options. You have your monthly cadence. You also can do your weekly breakdown, pretty much up to you. So just want to sort of call it out there. Lastly, I sent over a calendar invite for Thursday. If you don't mind adding Catalina into that invite, that would be amazing. We're just sending her the Zoom link, and then we'll be able to reconnect then. But going off what Maya said, if you need help, feel free to reach out directly to us or through our support channel. We'll be able to respond to your questions and help you out and make sure that your trial is successful, if anything.
Perfect. Thank you very much. You have been
Yeah,
Thank you,
really, really
guys.
great. We appreciate
yeah,
it a lot.
yeah,
Of
absolutely. Well, if you have any
course,
questions, feel free to reach out.
Okay,
excited for
thank
a
you.
partnership. All right,
Yeah.
Yeah,
take care.
Okay.
take
Okay,
Thank
care.
you
bye
All right,
both.
now.
bye.
See you
Bye.
Thursday.